Hello, welcome back to the channel, and back to our playthrough, or our Let's Play of Planescape Torment. So let's check with Nini again, see if we missed anything. Let's get back to our questions.
Updated my journal.
Okay, so we ask her again about Marissa's Crimson Veil. I'll bet I do. I saw that nasty Kamasi Hattertongue sneaking out of Marissa's room one night. They're both meanies, you know, but Kamasi's really awful. Anyway, I'd talk to her first. Thank you. What can you tell me about the silent prostitute? Oh, Echo. She's a mysterious one, isn't she? Do you know that she never speaks? Truly. Ninny leans in and lowers her voice. I think she was emotionally wounded, so badly she may never speak again. I bet Delora knows, because she sometimes talks to the last lover Echo had when she still spoke. Do you know anything about Ravel Puzzlewell? No, sorry. That's a great name though, huh? I bet she's a really interesting person. You should... Hey, we already talked to Yevis about her. Okay. So let's go over here. And talk to... Where'd you go, woman? There you are. Kamasi. Give me the veil. Oh, it's you again. Just can't get enough of me, huh? I was told you were seen sneaking away from Marissa's chambers recently. Is that connected with her missing veil somehow? Kamasi flies into rage. Who told you that? She suddenly falls silent, glaring at you through narrowed eyes. If I was there, Burke, I didn't take her filthy veil. Search my room if you like. I catch you sniffing at my breeches, though. I'll see to you're never allowed in here again. Why would anyone ever sniff your breeches?
Updated my journal.
Beats me. Someone's nicked more than a few pair of them, though. My favorite leather brazier, too, with iron studs. She humps angrily. I'm trying to find Marissa's Crimson Veil. Do you know where it might be? She smirks. Up your ass, perhaps? Hells, I don't know. Kamasi smooths back her hair, which instantly springs back to the spiky mess. Huh. We already looted everything out of here.
All right.
We've already talked to her, but let's see if we had... Yeah, here we go. I'm trying to find Marissa's Crimson Veil. Do you know where it might be? Well, were I to know its location, I'd set it alight and cast the remains into the deepest pits. May that wretched thing never find her precious veil and be confined to that chamber for the rest of her days. Uh-huh. She does not like her. Delora, right. Do you know anything about this veil? We'll ask her about the veil. Do you know where her veil is? No? No. I haven't seen it since the last time she wore it out. But Ninny might have seen something, so try asking her. I'll admit, it's been nice. Marissa won't leave her chamber without the veils, and so we've all been spared her foul tongue, leaving only Kamasi to deal with. Kinsai smirks. Kamasi's the worst of the two, though. How so? Marissa's haughty and mean, but Kamasi She's a bitter, spiteful monster of a woman with a venomous tongue and demeanor of a Baylor. I can't see why anyone would like to speak to her. I sincerely doubt her appearance makes up for that flaying poisonous mouth of hers, but she receives patrons nonetheless.
Done.
There's Ninny again. Juliet. I like that name. This dark-haired young woman is staring listlessly off into space, sighing miserably and occasionally picking at the seams of her green velvet gown. It's difficult to discern whether she's depressed or simply bored. She gives you only the briefest of glances before staring off into the distance once more. Greetings. Yes, I'm named Juliet. How may I... Oh, never that mind. Leave me be, please. She gives an exasperated sigh. What's wrong? Oh, nothing at all. Only that I spend my days gazing into the face of mediocrity, seeing if anything can erase its dreadful, tedious passage. Why is your life so tedious? Alas, it is. She sighs, closing her eyes and massaging her temples. Dreadfully boring. Perhaps I can make it less boring for you, my lady. No. 'Tis kind of thee to offer, though. I'm already with a man, sir, and I do love him dearly. 'Tis just that I wish... She taps her finger against her chin. Something more of our liaison. Is the relationship lacking, then? The only thing it lacks is excitement, sir. Our families took the news of our courtship splendidly. His siblings love my siblings, and our friends think our union to be blessed by the powers themselves. All fine and good, but things are going... She frowns. So smoothly. 'Tis not right to have such a trouble-free courtship. I don't know about that. Dost thou not? Hast thou ever seen a courtship? She glances briefly at you. 'Twould seem that thy life is filled with a variety of problems, judging by the pallor of thy skin. I can't remember any courtships I have had. The remnants of the ones I've encountered suggest that I may have had some problems. 'Tis just that all my friends have such interesting relationships. One's fraught with turmoil, feuding families, daggers at one another's backs, poison, mad siblings, and irate fathers with large swords. I have a lover whose family loves me and whom the world loves. She sighs again. A great source of annoyance. How I wish I could formulate some way to spice things up. Mort floats close to you, whispering, I feel sorry for her lover. He doesn't know how bad he has it. A chit like this is nothing but trouble. That doesn't sound wise, Juliet. Relish what you have. I wish to experience troubles, though. I wish to experience the up and downs of courtship, but with him, no other. She sighs. Ah, such a thing is love. It could be as dull as a club, and then of no use to an aspiring sensate. And is of no use to an aspiring sensate. What did you have in mind to spice things up? I'm not sure. Some element of danger or jealousy? Something intense? I can pretend to be a jealous suitor if you want. Juliet glances at you and scoffs. Oh, I highly doubt that. Huh. Actually, that idea is not half as addled as I first thought. Thou dost certainly look dangerous enough. She looks you in the eye as if appraising a horse. Okay. Art thou as rugged and tough as thy appearance would indicate? They don't make him any tougher than me, I assure you. Thou shalt do this for me then? Yeah, I'll do it. Excellent. My love, Montague, may be found within the Civic Fest Hall. I thank thee.
Updated my journal.
I'll go speak to him. Finham's book. As you make to search the armoire, its handles suddenly yank out of your grasp as the drawers slam themselves shut. A disdainful humph issues from the cabinet. Okay, let's leave for the moment. Let's read this book. There's nothing to read. This is the research journal of a linguist named Finham. Same thing. A disdainful hump and issues the cabinet shut. Hello. Hello indeed. This armoire gives you another hump. So what have we here? A rogue after some lady's frilly undergarments, huh? You talk? Do I? Why, yes I do. Who are you? I am Lewis. And who are you? Thoughtless, uncouth fellow rummaging about in other people's things? Look, never mind that. What are you doing here? Well, sir, if you must know, I am being an armoire. Okay, but why are you being an armoire in this brothel? I happen to have become an armoire because I want to be an armoire. Thank you very much. It's not to watch the ladies undressing, nor to have them place their soft, sweet-smelling undergarments in my drawers where they can rub against my skin. Such accusations are an insult to the practitioner of the magic arts, and I am merely soaking in the experience of what it means to be an armoire. The sights, the smells, the sensations. Okay, so all the women know about this then? Yes, they do, and they wholeheartedly approve of, well, not with their entire hearts exactly. And while they have not spoken of their approval in my presence, since they are not exactly aware I am an armoire, I would not want them to know that I am anything but, and so have not been able to inquire upon the matter. I'll need something from you to keep quiet about this one. Very well. Posh. Open the third drawer, you scallywag. As you reach your hand into the drawer, it slams shut in your fingers with great force. Searing pain rushes through your hand as you withdraw your battered fingers. Ah, cretin, you idiot. Open the drawer, I said, and you reach in. He slams the drawer again for emphasis, then begins shaking with laughter. I'm going to tell them right now. First, I would tell you this one thing. I've been popping in and out of the brothel for a good long time, and I'm quite knowledgeable regarding both its occupants and their activities. I assure you that talking about me is utterly worthless. Not only will you lose me as a potential source of information, but I'll simply disappear before someone comes to investigate your claims, leaving you looking the fool. Maybe I'll just chop you up for kindling then. You'll do nothing of the sort. Why, even the most common of men know that one can't commit an act of violence within the brothel. You'll simply be cast out. And even if there were, and even if that were not the case, I assure you, my command of the art is quite impressive. We already did that one. I think this is what he just told us, but so why are you being an armor in the brothel? Yeah, he already said this. Can you return to your normal form at will? The armor seems to think about it for a moment. I have no need to share such secrets with the likes of you. And besides, there is no cause to change back at the present moment, since I have not yet experienced the full sensations of being an armoire. It is a complex thing to hold and sort soft, frilly clothes, smelling of wondrous woman smells. The drawer slides open and closed, the sound mimicking a pleasant sigh. Can you tell me about this place? I would have a man find out for himself rather than tell him the whole of it. After all, that's half the joy of the entire experience. I'll only tell you that which you likely know already. It's a brothel of slating intellectual lust, and the prostitutes within specialize in the arts of language and communication. Okay, we already knew all that. What can you tell me about the silent prostitute? Yes, Echo. She can't have always been mute, you know. Otherwise, I'm most certain she would have learned some other means of communicating in the meantime. It must be a recent occurrence. I'm trying to find Marissa's crimson veil. Do you know where it might be? I heard she used to walk about in the crimson veil, but that she had recently taken to her room and darkened it. I do not know what had occurred, so the veil of hers is missing then. Okay, sure. Do you know anything about Ravel Puzzlewell? You folk who've dwelled in Sigil for any length of time don't. I must wonder, though, what is it about her you wish to know? I need to find her. You're mad, you know. Quite mad. Utterly barmy. I believe is the common term for it. Ravel was banished from Sigil long ago, and if she's not dead, you'll wish you were, should you somehow succeed in finding her. She devoured all those who sought her out before, and it is said, and will likely do you the same disservice. I would leave well enough alone. I've spoken to 9 prostitutes altogether. Do you know who or where the 10th student is? There is no 10th student. What rubbish. What is this rubbish you speak of? Really? Okay, here we go. So we're going to talk to her again, and Kamasi said someone's been taking things from her room too. Have you seen anything odd?
Updated my journal.
Then his eyes suddenly go wide. Oh, that's right. You know, once I saw a man sneaking out of Kamasi's room while she was out talking to a patron. I watched the front doors all day, but he never left. Isn't that odd? I don't think he could have made it out of a window, so I never figured out where he went. And I totally forgot about it. Weird, huh? Okay, that must be... It's gotta be this guy. It's gotta be this guy right here. What did our journal say? Then he told me she saw a man sneaking out of Kamasi Outer Tongue's room, but never saw the man in bra. Okay. So, let's talk to this dude again. It only makes sense that it's him.
Why not?
I'm gone.
Okay, everyone,
All right.
get the hell out
I'm
of the
gone.
way. Ninny told me she saw a man leaving Kamasi Outer Tongue's room. I think that was you, Lewis. You think? Think? How could you be so alarmingly rude and ludicrously presumptuous as to spout forth such an accusation without being absolutely certain of your charges? How dare you, impertinent, brassy cur? Why, I oughta... As Lewis rails and curses, his drawers open and close, and you notice a small bundle of crimson cloth tucked alongside some clothes. The repeated opening and closing of the armoire drawers makes it difficult to grab, however. Let's wait for an opportunity to grab it. Because if I try to grab it, I don't think that's going to go well. Our dexterity is super low, and we haven't been able to grab anybody. So with a low dex, it's probably in high intelligence and wisdom. Probably best we wait for an opportune moment to grab it. You stand poised at the edge of the armoire. It keeps gabbing on and on, but it never seems to stay open long enough for you to grab the cloth. Try and snap your hand in while the drawer is open. You simply cannot move your hand quick enough. Yeah, go figure. You simply cannot move your hand quickly enough to snatch the crimson cloth from Lewis. The most you could accomplish was getting your fingers crushed. Give me that crimson cloth. Shan't. Won't. Never. Pull the drawer open to get the cloth. The drawer remains closed. You hear a puffing and wheezing from exertion. Go away, you barbarian. I really don't want to beg and whine. Give me the crimson cloth, Lewis. You're really going to make me select option 3. Beg and whine for the cloth. Oh, please stop that rubbish. It's quite tiresome and transcends all known meaning of the word boredom. Let's beg and whine some more. Stop. How tediously dull. You're making me quite drowsy. Keep on begging and whining. The armoire yawns, exposing the crimson cloth where it rests snugly beside some undergarments. You dart your hand in, seizing it before the drawer can close itself. Tucking it away, you notice that it is perfumed with a light, exotic, and most pleasant fragrance. We gain an item. Damn it, you rogue, blackguard, scoundrel. You give that back this instant. That's not yours. That is an exceedingly personal garment that belongs to a lady of this establishment, and they would not appreciate you fondling their private things. Oh, but it's alright for you, you wooden pervert? I'm not doing anything criminal, malicious as you are. I'm merely soaking in sensations necessary for my growth as an individual. Yeah. Farewell, Lewis. So what do we get? This beautiful perfumed crimson veil, whatever textile it's made of, is so light and gauzy that it's like a sheaf of pure, brilliant color rather than an object of dyed cloth. More remarkable than the veil's appearance, though, is its scent. Doubtlessly one of the most intensely exotic and arousing aromas you've ever had the pleasure of inhaling. What a really nice description, actually. Okay, easy enough. Marissa, here you go. Marissa's cold, cruel voice hisses from out of the darkness. It returns. Have you a reason for coming this time? You have a reason for coming this time, I trust. Or just more of your boring, pointless questions? Actually, I've brought your crimson veil. 25,000 experience. Wow. Then would you please hand it over? Sure. Here you are.
Updated my journal.
You hold the crimson veil before you and feel her take it from your hands. Ah, yes, much better. 2 shining points of red light appear before you as she opens her eyes. So that's what you look like. Perhaps I would have been better to keep my eyes shut. I have a question. I've spoken to 9 prostitutes altogether. Do you know who or where the 10th student is? I spend much time here in my chambers, but I think that even I would know had a 10th student arrived. There are none currently.
You know, I've learned some new tricks.
There you go. Alright, we gained a level in Thief, it looks. Yeah. No, we gained a level in Fighter. Alright. Alright.
Done.
Maybe we should go down here and talk to this caretaker.
All right.
You know what? We are pretty far along, close to time, so we'll go ahead and end it here. And we'll pick it up in the next one. So, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you all join me for the next one.